Welcome back, everybody, to You Only Live Once by Jeff Lait, the 2005 7DRL entry. We're down in the cave, somewhere deep, with Eliza Smith looking for her son, Timmy, who, to the best of my knowledge, is dead, but whose corpse appears to have been moved, so who knows? Yeah, see the bat moved too there. Bat's a bit fast. We do not want to have a firefight with this kobold. Let's let him come down to us and ambush him with our stick. Doesn't look like he likes melee combat. He's a bit reticent to approach, which is kind of nice little AI, too, there. Pretty cool. A kobold, eh? Oh, fuck. You smart little kobold. Not to be confused with the game Smart Kobold, which is another roguelike, possibly by Jeff Lait. I don't want to say that in case I'm totally wrong. Frick. Ooh, taking a lot of damage. You gotta play smarter than you are, Eliza. If you keep moving like that, you'll never see your son. Yeah, so the secret to the kobold seems to be wait around a corner and whack them in the head like a whack-a-mole as soon as they arrive. Oops, don't fire. Just hit it with a stick. Yeah, I think I messed up by not having Rodney at least take out a few monsters. We could have, saved a bit of health for Eliza. But I didn't know that that's how the game would, as far as I knew, when he came to the surface, he'd drop off his mushrooms and then be given another mission, in which case, he'd be injured for it, so. Now we know. And knowing is half the battle. Are we going down? I guess we are. Oh, diagonals, how do you work? Let's see here. I can't see where my mouse is actually pointing because let's move this thing and use this as a, okay. So, we need to be here? No, we need to be 2 to the right to be on a diagonal with him. Got that guy. Oh, shoot. We got 2 things coming that we got to deal with. Shoot. Uh-oh. Ghost, maybe? Goblin? Ghost. I'm going to guess this is not something we want to be dealing with. I don't know a way to heal her. I don't know if there is a way to heal her. It might not be. Let's fire at the ghost, I guess. Fire to the west. You pierce a ghost. That's good. Alright, we killed it. It's not as hard as I expected. You thwack a zombie. Yes, I do. This kobold's a little bit clever. Yeah, there is a video game called, or a roguelike called Smart Kobolds. I've never tried. I'm very excited to get to it eventually. I've heard some really interesting things about that game. Come on, you stupid kobold. Oh, frick. You put me at risk, kobold. Risk of zombie attack. Ha-ha! Ha-ha! Death to all kobolds. There's a bunch coming, darn it. It's not the best place to hang out, is it? It is a good place. Come on, you coward. I'm just a helpless female from the town. You needn't fear me. It almost worked. You see him take a step towards me? That was Eliza's words, by the way. I do not believe females are helpless in any way. Alright, maybe we can move up. I don't know, man. I'm afraid to... He's not coming. Screw you. Frack. We can't really deal with this, can we? I think she's in trouble. Can we corner one of them at least? Man. Eliza, I'm sorry. I've been totally screwing up. Oh, for fuck's sakes. You're a dead woman. Poor Eliza. Hit any key to continue. Okay. You are Core Smith, the village smith. Your son Timmy has been missing for much too long. Your wife went off looking for him but has not returned. You feel bad because it should have been you that went looking. Is that not a father's duty? You, however, have a fear of rats and just knew Timmy would be playing somewhere that they are plentiful. You put down your forge work and brace yourself. You will find Timmy. What sort of father would abandon his son in face of rats? Maybe Elder Crawl will have some idea what to do? Let's find out. This is all your fault, Timmy, if you just come help me with the damn forge.
Core, my dear child, you really must start to think for yourself. No need to come to me for every question, and no need to send the townspeople after me with every problem. Think, where was your wife going when you last saw her? Aha! There you go. The answer! And requiring not my aid.
Yeah, I knew that, man, but the freaking text told me to come talk to you. Don't blame me. Ah, poor Timmy. I'd go help, but I'm busy with the grain. The village has to eat after all. Thanks, for nothing. 2 people missing. Thanks. Truly it is worrying that Timmy has not returned. I tend to resort to quiet contemplation to resolve these sorts of problems. I can understand that you be a man of action, however. Working with metal must teach you to strike fast and without hesitation. Let me not delay you any longer. Core Smith hits 30. This is a pretty intriguing story-based roguelike. I've never seen one that had this much story to it. It's kind of cool. I've never seen this mechanic of being the different people in the town either. It's a really, really interesting idea. What a great quirk of the game. You chat with Farmer Joe. What you bothering me for? Surely your precious village elder can set things straight. Or has Crawl gone senile since you last spouted his praises? The good news is, now that we're playing Core, when Core dies, we don't have to do the Scottish accent anymore. You don't have to be burdened by listening to the Scottish accent anymore. How great is that? Obviously, Core is much tougher than Eliza was, even. Let's look at our character. What do we got here? We got our Forge Hammer. I'm guessing it does a lot of damage. Melee only, though. It doesn't appear to be any kind of auto walk if I press period in a direction or control in a direction. Now, that's fine. 70 roguelike after all. Very, very, very cool game. Well done, Jeff Lait. Again, surprising I couldn't find a Let's Play for this game. It's a really, really intriguing roguelike. There are Let's Plays for a game called You Only Live Once, but it's a totally different game that I know nothing about. Okay, we're down where we were. This is where the damn kobolds were. That's where our wife died, actually. Fuck you, kobolds. You're not getting me again like this. Fuck. Or maybe you are. Can I figure out a place to go to... If I could lure him into that cave or something. Didn't we get one of them here before? These damn kobolds. They're tricky. It's a neat, again, really, really well done. The AI differs for each monster. That the speeds are different. That their attack forms, fuck you, are different. I got one of them. Down to 28 health. Really intriguing. Oh shit, rats. I wonder if there is any quirk to Core that he's like that. No, he can deal with rats. I wasn't sure if he'd be like unable to hit rats or something. That would have been a really neat thing. Or if he, I don't know, if he occasionally freaked out and ran when he saw rats. I'm not trying to backseat design here, Jeff. You've done an incredible job here. It's just a random thought that occurred to me. Oh, my poor wife's mushrooms. Can I herd him into a place where he... oh, there we go. Alright, let's try and avoid the kobolds, man. I think we're done on this level. Right? Cleared the level. Those are big Z's. The B is a bat still. The little white Z is clearly a skeleton. I don't know what the rest of them are. Let's find out. With terror in our hearts. A large zombie. That makes sense. A Tlosh. Oh, Tlosh the Litch. Or Lick. I've always pronounced it Litch. I think it's pronounced Lick. Oh, and a skeleton captain. Interesting. I have a bad feeling about how this is going to go. Now, again, we have no missile weapon. So our only option in terms of dealing with these guys is probably just going to be to kill them. Is there a place I can hole up? I could go to the right and just wait in the corner, but for all I know, Tlosh the Lick has a missile attack or something, so we want to be a little careful of that. Oh, one hit killed the large zombie. And the bat. Yeah, he does have a missile attack. It appears they can only fire in the cardinal directions too. I got one of the licks. Clock the Lick. Is that the same guy? He's trying to stay away from me. Oh, the skeleton captain can fire too. Interesting to note. Here, we cornered him. The mangled corpse of Tlosh lies at your feet. You breathe heavily, scanning about for more combatants. The other undead seem to have lost whatever evil force drove them. They lie now in a mobile heap. So interesting. The village elder must be told about this evil Lich. 6 villagers survived the ravages of Tlosh. Was that it? Are we done? If so, very cool. Not as tricky as I thought. I thought we might be like 1/4 of the way done. It does have. If this is truly the end of the game, then you do have a scoring system in how many villagers can survive. We lost, of course, Timmy, Eliza, and Rodney. Although Rodney probably could have done a little more damage before he took off. And Eliza had someone dumb at the wheel, namely me, who got her killed by kobolds. Interesting game. I'm very impressed with the central mechanic of coming back as the different villagers. Never seen that before. It's really cool. And I love the fact that there's this little conversation system and that there are mini quests involved, and there's definitely a feel of a story unfolding. If that's the end, I'm a little disappointed with the length, but that's only me. I mean, it was more than a half hour in length. You can't fault it for that. I also assumed there would be some point when we had to go across that W, either to a new map that we saw on the main map, or even if not that, it's just maybe clearing that W would be the end of it. Now, we don't know if this is the end. To be honest, if I press Q, it may bring me back to the surface, and I tell them about that. Maybe that's all there is. Or maybe that's not all there is. Q. No, that's the end. In pressing Q, the game not crashed. I think it ended. And we have this beautiful black screen. All right, my friends. Thank you for watching You Only Live Once. I really enjoyed that. We're going to finish out the other 2005 7-day roguelikes that we can. Before eventually taking a side trip into a little DOS-based roguelike that I managed to get my hands on yesterday. That's very tricky to get a hold of, perhaps. And I'm kind of excited about giving it a try in a few days, or maybe next week sometime. I don't know. Anyways, thanks for watching. Have a good one. See yous.